really, truly, and honestly love this pack. Full of 10 new pieces of machinery for your farm. Nothing above 98 horsepower, so definitely early game and small, nimble farm tractors these. I think this DLC is cracking, and I'm looking forward to using it. Hello and welcome along, and welcome to this DLC spotlight on the first DLC being released for Farming Simulator 22. This is the Antonio Carraro pack for FS22, full of 10 new pieces of machinery for your farm. 9 of them are tractors, and then you've got this little well, it calls it the Tigercar 3200. Yeah, it's sort of a little truck for running around your farm. Lots in this DLC. All small tractors. I don't think anything is over about 150 horsepower. I'm actually surprised if anything's over about 100 horsepower. But we're going to go through that in a minute and have a look. Really loving this classic Super Tigra 635. That is a nice little tractor, about 35 horsepower on that. As I said, this Tigercar 3200 is a great little truck for your farm, and then a huge variation on various tractors. Great for doing grass work, and we'll cover that in a bit. And great for doing work around orchards, so vineyards and olive groves are very nicely covered in this pack. So yeah, let's go and see what this pack has to offer. So as I mentioned, first up, we've got the Super Tiger 635. This is 7,500 at base price. 35 horsepower is its base power. Manual gearbox, 18 litres of fuel, 13 mile an hour top speed, and it weighs 1.2 tons. In here, it is customizable with Trelleborg, Michelin, Mitas, and Verdestein tyres. It has a customizable license plate as well. None of those tire setups have a different wheel setup. So, yeah, not any extra cost to those either. So, yeah, nice little tractor. Fairly inexpensive to get you started. Our second item is the Tigercar 3200 GST. This has a changeable platform on the back, so you can either have it as a flatbed or as a trailer. You can have an extension on the back as well. You can have wide tires or standard tires. No tire make options on this. And then your rim color, you've got standard, silver, gray, and black. Looks fairly sharp in the black. Also, license plate can be customized as well. Total price for this, I think if you add the wide tires on, yeah, you add everything on, and it's 21,450, which is an extra 2,450 over the 19,000 starting price. Our third item is the TTR 4400. So this has 38 horsepower, a variable CVT gearbox, 35 litre fuel tank, 17 miles an hour, 1.3 tons, and base price of 25,000. Your wheel brands are Trelleborg, Verdestein, and wheel setups, you've got twins and standard. Yeah, so in both cases, twins and standard. Rim colors, again, are the standard, the silver, the grey, and the black, and a customizable license plate as well. If you add the twin wheels on, no cost for the rim color, you are looking at an extra 800, taking up to 25,800. Our third tractor available on this is the TTR 7600 Infinity for 57,500. 75 horsepower is its base power level, a variable CVT gearbox, 50 litre fuel tank, 24 mile an hour top speed, 2.5 ton weight. You can add a 3-point on the front or not, which is really quite useful on a tractor like this. Trelleborg Michelin's Verdestein tyres with wheel weights and twin wheels. I think available on, yeah, wheel weights, twin wheels on all of them by the looks of things. So that's pretty cool. Bull bar yes or no. So that's the, we saw that a moment ago when we added on the 3-point. But yeah, so you can add that on. Front weight, you can, I think you have to have the, oh no, it adds it to the sides. That's pretty cool. So yeah, front weights get added to the sides. So finally, we've got the standard set of rim colors as well, of the silver, grey and black, and customizable number plate. If we add the front weights onto their maximum weight, and we add the front 3-point on as well, although that takes an option out. What option does that? That takes the bull bar out. So if you get it fully kitted out with your front 3-point, your twin wheels, and your 600 kilogram front weight, it adds 3,700 onto the full price to take it to 61,200. Our fourth tractor is the TGF 10900R for 58,500. This, I really like the design of this. It's a really odd looking tractor, this. It has 98 horsepower, is a manual gearbox, has 50 litre capacity, 24 mile an hour top speed, 2.5 tons, and can put a 3-point on the front, can have Michelin Verdestein tyres, has a wheel setup of standard wheel weights, so no, looks like we've got, yeah, no twins on this. Bull bar can be added separately as well as along with the 3-point, and again we're up to the 600 kilogram front weight. If we put all of those options on, as well as the same color wheel options we've had with other items so far, we take the price up to 2,900, and that takes the 58,500 base price up to 61,400. The first of the 3 Tony tractors is up next. This is the 10900 TR for 72,500. This has a power output of 98 horsepower, a variable CVT gearbox, a 50 litre fuel tank. It goes 24 miles an hour for its top speed and weighs 2.6 tons. Again, we've got the front 3-point with the bull bars available. Wheel brands are Trelleborg and Verdestein. Wheel setup is standard and wheel weights. So yeah, same on both of those. Bull bar can be added separately, and the front weight again goes up to 600 kilograms. We turn everything on. Oh yeah, and we've got the standard rim colors as well. If we go to the maximum price on everything, we are looking at an extra 3,300, taking the price up to 75,800 in total. The second Tony tractor is the 10900SR for 78,000. This has a 98 horsepower output, a variable CVT gearbox, 50 litre fuel tank, 24 mile an hour top speed, and a 2.6 ton in weight. It has the front 3-point with bull bar available, Trelleborg, Michelin, Mitas, Verdestein tyres. Wheel setup, we can add wheel weights. Yeah, basically to everything. No dual wheels on this. Bull bar can be added separately, and the front weight goes up to, again, the 600 kilograms. Rim colour, standard, silver, grey and black. If we put the full whack of options on here, that again takes it up by 3,200 to 81,200. The final Tony tractor is the 10900 TTR for 83,500. This has a, again, 98 horsepower output, variable CVT gearbox, 80 litre fuel tank, 24 mile an hour top speed, 2.8 ton weight. It has the front 3-point and bull bar that can go on it. It has the bull bar separately. The front weight again goes up to 600 kilograms, and the wheel setup, no wheel options this time, as we have standard wheel weights and twins. Rim color is standard, silver, grey and black. And if we put the maximum number of options on here, again, we are adding 2,900 to our base price, taking it up to 86,400. Our final two tractors in this pack are the Mach 2R and the Mach 4R. The Mach 2R costs 89,500. It has a power output of 98 horsepower, a variable CVT gearbox, 50-litre fuel tank, 21 mile an hour at top speed, and a 3.2 ton weight. It has the front 3-point can come on along with the bull bar. The bull bar can also be added separately. Front weights go up to 600 kilograms, similar to previous tractors. Wheel setup, we've got standard and wheel weights on. Actually, just the front, we've got the wheel weights on that. Main color can be chosen as the black or take it to the red of the other tractors in this pack. And rim color, like everything else, is standard silver, gray, and black. To put the maximum options on here will cost you an extra 3,300, taking its price up to 92,800. Our final tractor in this pack is the Mach 4R for 96,000. This has a power output of 98 horsepower, a manual gearbox, 50-litre fuel tank, and goes a maximum of 24 miles an hour. It has a 3.3 ton weight. Front 3-point and bull bar can be added, as can the bull bar separately, and front rates again go up to 600 kilograms. Maximum cost for your options on this one. Interestingly, it has no color options, this one. But yeah, maximum cost for your options is 2,750, and that will take the total price up to 98,750. So there we go. That is all the tractors in the pack. I actually really like this one here. I'm really interested to see if this will fit down the rows of grapes that we've planted on the old stream farm. I think it would be quite an interesting tractor to use on that map. Failing that, I think one of these two will work quite well. Nothing above 98 horsepower, so definitely early game and small, nimble farm tractors, these. They're not very expensive either. Nothing over 100,000 in cost at all, which is brilliant. I think these will make great grass tractors as well. The fact that these tractors have front linkages as well is brilliant. Makes them so much more useful. No option to put any front loaders on. It might have been good to have a little bit of a front loader functionality, but it's not the end of the world, that I don't think at all. Still an absolutely great pack. Most of the engines sound very similar. They have a very similar engine in this, so I am just going to jump into this tractor quickly and start it up. And the engines are quite nice on this. You can see the maneuverability. Now this one does come with dual tires if you wanted it. But yeah, great sounds on this, really good. We have a look inside the cab. The cabs are gorgeous as always. Really nicely modeled. Another feature I really like of these tractors, and most of them have this. We pop out and I go like this. We've got reversible driving. This is going to be absolutely brilliant if you're doing any kind of mowing. I think just having a mower attached to the back of this means you don't need to necessarily spend all the money putting the 3-point on the front, but also just makes it so much more maneuverable. So these are going to be absolutely brilliant and absolutely cracking tractors to use on a grass farm or a farm where you're looking at doing, this is confusing, looking at doing some work with your cows and you know, a dairy farm and things. What I'd really like is a 3-point forklift. I did think I'd found one the other day, and it's actually for FS19. So a 3-point forklift to put on the back of one of these would make it such a useful tractor. would make them, yeah, absolutely brilliant. But I really, truly, and honestly love this pack. Will this one actually take crops in it? Let's just have a quick look in here. Yes, so with the trailer on, this will take crops and will take 890 liters. So quite useful for feeding chickens and actually really useful for feeding chickens and having around a chicken farm. This, I think, especially early on, you'd be really useful little piece of kit. This, I like this pack. This pack is a cracking little DLC for FS22. It is, yeah, exactly what I expect from Giants. Is a something a little bit out of left field that we probably weren't expecting. It is, every single piece of kit in this is useful, and I love that. It's a brilliant little kit for that. And yeah, it is now available to pre-order. It will be released on Tuesday, the 22nd of March. If you do want to pre-order it and support the channel, please check out the link in the description below. It is also part of the Year 1 Season Pass. If you'd like to pick that up instead and get all the DLCs for the first year of Farming Simulator 22 at a discount, then there's a link down there for that as well. But right now, I think this DLC is cracking, and I'm looking forward to using it, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.